Just right into it, huh? Alrighty. Hi guys, welcome back to Bullhog. This is Issa demo, US PlayStation Magazine issue 70. So what I did here, so what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna start with the replay. I went through and took a gander at this stuff, just to get my list ready and all that. So the replay in some of these now is like where they smush together cool moves and like download station. So let's get this part started.
Hi, my name is Rick. Today I'll be showing you a
Hi, Rick.
Sly Cooper. It's a shortcut to help you get through the time trial to open up the bonus commentary.
Well, alright.
Okay, this shortcut is for the Dread Swamp Path. Half the battle is getting your timing down to get on the vines correctly.
I think this dude's on another cool moves for and did Sly Cooper too. He did like a boiler room level.
Time trials. Don't fight any more enemies than necessary. It helps save a little bit of time.
Word on that. Fuck enemies! You're my friends now! Get away from me!
And here coming
Best time, 4 seconds. What the shit?
If you bounce off to your left, it's kind of tricky to get up there, but you can land over here and you just bypass a chunk of the time trial. Watch out for the voodoo rat.
I wonder if that was an accident or not.
And if you just weave over here, you can bypass most of these smart guards. And over the bridge. And time trial complete. And that'll open up the bonus commentary for you. So if you can make the jump, you should be able to shave off a few seconds off your time and make the time trial. This will open up the bonus commentary, which will give you a little insight on the design process of the game. There's a lot of little shortcuts like this throughout the game, so just keep exploring, and good luck.
Thanks! Defeat a boss. Just one boss.
How to kill a boss in a game called Gungrave. Boss's name is Bungie, and we're gonna kill him together.
He seems like somebody who would like Mr. Mosquito.
Gungrave, and I've gotten to the level where you go to fight Bungie in the underground church. I'll skip this cutscene so I can cut straight to the chase.
Oh, they said ass.
And make sure to start out with, you switch your demolition shot up to death blow. And then you quit out, and make sure you lock onto Bungie real quick. Start unloading onto him as fast as you can. He's gonna charge you. You dodge to the side as fast as you can. Lock on again. Do a missile shot. Knock him against the back wall. Lock onto him again real quick like. Make sure you do another missile shot right off the bat. Knock him back. Keep running around. Make sure you stay in front of him while he's coming at you. And you keep doing missile shot after missile shot. And locking on and shooting again. Don't let him get close to you, whatever you do, otherwise he'll kick you and throw you against the back wall. And you lock on again, one more missile shot, and he's down to nothing, so you can do the death blow, and he's out. Now that way, you don't have to worry about Bungie getting behind his little shelter. That way he can't heal himself and you have him trapped the entire time and you defeat him real quick like. So that's how you defeat Bungie. Make sure to unload on him while he's pressed up against the wall. Make sure to keep him away from the building in the middle of the level, otherwise he'll heal himself over and over again. You won't be able to defeat him. Just keep unloading on him and you'll have fun whipping Bungie up and down. So make sure to go buy yourself a copy of Gungrave and get to Bungie, whoop him, and have fun with the game.
He blinked a lot. I wonder, you know, the wording on that's kind of funny though. It just says defeat a boss. I wonder if like they didn't know what the video was going to be, like which part of the game it's going to entail, or like part of developmental cycle, like they didn't know yet who it was going to be, so they couldn't just specify that it was that. You say Benji? Oh God. Create a wrestler.
Wrestling all over the United States with punks. Nothing but punks. If you want to learn how to wrestle with a heartburn kid, listen up and pay attention. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you've got power attack moves and special attack moves. These stun your opponent so you can throw another move on them right after, which kind of creating a combo system, if you can understand that. I especially like the big boot that leaves you right at the feet of the opponent.
Big boot. Pow. What's that shit on the front of him? Is that like
In the
teeth?
grapple moves, you want to do DDTs, hurricanranas, and pile drivers. They leave you in a good position to follow up with another move, or else. No dimwit, back attacks aren't any different. It's the same thing. Leave him in a position
sorry,
for
I didn't know.
another attack.
Okay.
Now all you do is turn around and get him.
Yes. This sexy boy should get
Chair
them.
drop is really a favorite.
Whee!
Just stand up, turn around, and grab his feet and go for another move. Same thing with the naked choke drop. Leaves you right at his head, you turn around, throw another.
Why is it
grapple
called
move on
naked? Is that guy's like Kool-Aid Man Red?
Whenever he's on the ground, make sure you've got plenty of attack,
Oh my God.
power attack moves.
I wonder if this
Drop his
this
knee
dude
down.
seems familiar, like he's done another cool move that I've posted. And if he's the same guy I'm thinking of, he takes fucking forever to get to it,
anyway, so it's not a big change for you.
to show stuff. Uh-oh. He was that guy, he did like a Star... If he's the same guy, it was that
Doing a
Star
drop
Wars
kick to the
game,
face,
remember?
but that wouldn't help you any.
Are you gonna show me all the things? He is, isn't he?
The most important attack in this whole game is making sure that you have a clothesline attack. Whenever that opponent comes into the ring, whenever he does anything, whenever he starts a move, run at him and just lay him completely out. You can also do a crossbody.
Bam.
Crossbody is really effective. It leaves you right in a perfect position to do another move. Now, whenever you're creating a character, just make sure you're not an idiot and not stupid enough not to give him some kind of submission moves and throwing out of the ring moves. You will encounter some of those matches within this game.
Wait, that was creating a superstar?
Alright,
Ah!
I've given you all the information you need to beat this game. I've taught you everything you know, but I haven't taught you everything I know. Just when you think you know the answers, I'm changing the questions. Lesson's over. It's done. Get my luggage and get it out to the car. I'm in a hurry.
Don't be mean to me.
Hi, I'm Lee Froman. I'm from Format QA, and
Oh.
I'm showing you how to achieve the bonus objectives in the first few missions of Star Wars Clone Wars.
Well, I better sit
Master
tight.
Windu, I've received the coordinates for the first anti-orbital cannon. We must move quickly. Follow me.
Okay, one of the first skills you want to learn to master in this game is the R1 zoom or sniper shot. That will help you dispatch enemies a lot quicker and decrease the amount of time it takes to finish a lot of the missions. A lot of these are time-based, so you really need to cook through them. On this first one, while she's destroying the first cannon, you want to go ahead and defend her on both sides, or enemies will start coming into the area. Once you get rid of one side, the other side's going to start coming in. Let her go ahead and handle and destroy the cannon while you go ahead and accumulate as many kills as you can. You need, one of your bonus objectives is to get 100 kills on this level. The other skill you want to learn is the strafe skill. That's the R2 and L2 button. Strafe around your enemies and they'll have a hard time tracking you.
1 down, 2 to go. Master Windu, I've input the coordinates for the second anti-orbital cannon.
Let's go.
Mace, there are some supplies nearby. We can use them
Oh,
to recharge
no.
our concussion missiles in outer hull.
Your L1 is your turbo button. On time missions, make sure that you've always got your finger on that.
Be careful, Mace. Their missiles are lethal.
You can still pilot your tank while you're in zoom mode. So don't be afraid to go ahead and charge him while you're zoomed in on him. Also decreases the distance the shots have to travel. Okay, as soon as you approach the first installation, you'll notice on the right a small pathway going up the hill. You want to follow this all the way to the top, and this will be your first R5 unit that you have to find of the 3. Once you find him, just go ahead and go off the edge, and you'll go right down into the middle of a big battle. And the first ramp of this installation, there are more rockets to pick up, so you can go ahead and unload a bunch right here if you really wanted to.
Mace, we don't have much time.
As you go up the installation, make sure you don't turbo at the top of ramps. You'll turbo off the edge of the platform. When you come to this last bridge before the second cannon, when you destroy the enemies on it, it's going to explode. You're going to have to turbo off the end of it to make that jump over that chasm.
Returning to formation.
Let's take out that second cannon. Enemy reinforcements are on the move.
The second cannon is almost down. Just a few more hits.
The second orbital cannon is down.
Only 1 more to go. I've input the coordinates for the third cannon. Mace, I'm picking up multiple enemy units on my sensors. We need to take care of them before proceeding to the third cannon.
And once you reach the middle of this canyon here, you're going to start running into the hula hoop tanks that shoot all the rockets. You want to edge up on the left-hand side here, and you'll run up to this rock formation. This is where you're going to find your second R5 unit. And it's very important that you don't destroy all the enemies before you get that unit, otherwise the cutscene appears and you don't get that second R5 unit.
That's the last of them. Nice shooting, Master Windu. We can proceed now. The last anti-orbital cannon is housed in that outpost. We cannot get through
After the
without
cutscene, you'll be outside the tank. You'll be Mace Windu. You want to use your square attack button that's throwing your lightsaber. All right, and you can angle at it. It's like a boomerang.
His little green body on the
So
corner.
you can throw it in one direction, turn the other, and it'll work its way around you so you can kill more enemies that way.
Mace, keep your distance from those droids. Their self-destruct mechanism is deadly. Try throwing your lightsaber from a safe distance.
Go ahead and take out the spider tanks as soon as you can. They pretty much clear everything in the area for you. Now, whenever you see that bonus objective complete sign, always hit your start button to find out exactly which one you've completed. Alright, we've already destroyed.
I don't know what I
enemies. We don't
fucking
really
did.
worry about that. When we run into here, we find our third R5 unit. That completes the R5 unit. So now all we have to do is just hurry up and end this mission by destroying the last cannon over here.
Kaboom! Oh, God, power supplies are easy to destroy. Holy
If you find
shit.
yourself stuck and you don't have enough kills, the ship will keep dropping Genosians. You can go ahead and just keep pounding away at them until you get your 100 kills.
That takes care of
And that's
the
it.
rest
You
of
got
the
everything.
orbital cannon. The rest of the Jedi should be able to land safely now.
Let's get to the landing zone. I sense much desperation in Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Okay, so you've learned a few of the basic moves that are going to help you finish the game. The sniper shot, the turbo, and the strafe, they're all very key to beating all the levels in this game. You've seen where the R5 units are, and you've seen how to get through a mission really quick. Don't be afraid to pause the game and find out what you've done and how much time you've got. The pause menu has a timer, so you can see where you are. If you want to, you can always start over. Hopefully these will help you get through the game a lot quicker.
He's a lot nicer that time. Oh, download that. Hi, I'm Bullhonk, and I'm going to show you a cool move for Minority Report. Special features unlocked. Oh wait, no I won't, because it's a download. Oops! Nah, I don't want to fucking do that. Okay. So download right, all game modes unlocked. That seems like a big ass cheat. And then Terminator Dawn of Fate, never heard of it. All levels and extras unlocked. Terminal difficulty unlocked. Why would you want that? So yeah, if you don't know, download stations basically like you put your, if you want that shit and want to use it on your game, you just have the memory card you want to use on it and have enough space for it, and it'll download that shit so you can use it to play the game. Pretty nifty shit. Alright. Let's get a couple of these out of the way. Oh god. Sports games. These are always death. Ugh. I ain't gonna remember that. Yep. Oh, look at the little bases literally loading. Oh, look at that. Looks like it's going backwards, though. Is it going backwards? Oh, no, it was going the other way around. I just wasn't looking. God, it looks so real.
Welcome to Anaheim. We've got
oh, I don't get to pick? Well, I guess that really doesn't matter.
Francisco Giants and the Anaheim Angels. Hi, friends. Welcome. This is Ben Scully, along with my partner Dave Campbell, wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon.
Ben, great to be here.
How about a little history, Dave?
They
cool.
waited better than 40 years for their first World Series trophy.
That was me.
These Anaheim fans got a taste now, and they're hungry for more.
Starting pitcher for the Angels, Jared Washburn. Washburn relies on his fastball about 75% of the time, changing speed and moving it in and out to keep the hitters guessing. Let's take a peek at the starting lineup. Leading off,
hi guys, I'm gonna really screw this up.
Position, Rich
I hope you're not too embarrassed.
Batting third, Edgardo Alfonso. Batting cleanup, Barry Bonds. Hitting
not
fifth,
the Barry.
Cruz Jr. In the sixth position, Benito Santiago. Seventh in the order, J.T. Snow. In the number 8 position, Marquise Grissom. And in the 9th spot, Marvin Bernard. Leading things off, Ray Durham.
Am I pet? Which one am I gonna be? Okay, I am the pitcher then, I guess. Excuse me?
And the Anaheim Angels. Leading things off here, Ray Durham.
The hitter was fooled there, Ben.
Alright. I got it working again, people.
Slider.
Wait, do I play as both?
Bunt to the right side.
Oh, I kind of do. Whee!
They
Fuck.
get him at first. Batting second, Rich Aurelia. Misfire.
Oops.
Slider.
I should have read this. I don't know what I'm doing.
One ball, one strike. The offering.
Eh.
Right.
Trying to dictate the tempo to this batter, Vin. Nice pitch there.
Goes down swinging.
Well, that's a shame.
Batting third, Edgardo Alfonso.
Third baseman, Edgardo Alfonso.
Out of the zone. He changes speeds on him.
That's what a pitcher has to do, Vin. Throw strikes.
That's correct. How do I figure out the...
Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Shit. Okay, so I figured out I'm the batter. So for some reason I kept thinking I was both.
2-1.
So I just need to figure out how to fucking hit the bat.
The windup and the pitch. Circle change.
Man, strike this mofo out. Even though I realize I'm not the pitcher.
He can't connect. No runs, no hits, no errors. After half an inning, San Francisco, nothing. Anaheim, nothing.
The pitcher didn't waste any time.
Well, nothing. Alright.
EA Sports.
As far as we know, these people weren't traded yet.
Now who got game when it comes to this basketball? Facing other opponents that's over 60 tall. Can you shoot
Is there a strike on this?
Can you do the finger roll? Can you cross over, drop it down, and then take it to the hole?
I mean, maybe you might not hear this. I don't know.
See how fast you can scoop it up. Have your game face on. I hope you're quick on your feet, playing on concrete and taking NBA to the street.
Okay, I'll pick that. I don't know. They look sorta close. Look at that Dirk Nowitzki. Is it Nowitzki or Nowitzki? I don't even remember now. Y'all gonna pick or what? Oh, I need a third one? God, okay. Here, I'm talking shit. How's he locked? Oh, why does that matter? Oh, all these people are locked. God, you could play Larry. Oh my God, look at that Larry Bird. Oh Lord. Is that the guy that slept with everybody? Let's just do that one. I don't even know the real rules. Why would I make my own up? Dr. J.
Folks, we're not gonna get a better view of Manhattan than from this very roof. And we're not gonna get a better view of basketball for this very game. And in the place to be, the triple-double man, Magic Johnson. Automatic. Lo dejó pegadito.
Oh! Make Michael Jordan mad.
World of hurt. Wetting them from deep. Acquire a taste for the dunk. Zero!
Damn.
The dish to the dunk.
They're playing in jeans shorts? Yuck. That's Sweat City right there. Hey. Yeah. Shut up about my pooper, my deuce.
Back to school! It goes down here.
Well, that ain't fair. I guess it is. I don't know.
He shot that joint from uptown.
At least I picked people that are good at three-pointers.
The shot just got swatted. Fantastico.
Oh man.
Derek Nowitzki, take that, and that, and that.
A close approximation of what he really looks like.
Does the term pump fake ever come into mind? Oh, no, you can't smash the rim like that, my man. You fizzling out. pump.
Hey. No, he wouldn't dunk like that. All he had to do was just like, he didn't even have to jump. He would just like breathe on it and it would go in there because he's so tall. Oh my god, how much time we got left?
Up by a deuce.
Up by a duty. Oh, nobody was around. My god, I'm dumb. Alright.
Burst into flames. Hot soup.
Will this ever end?
Man, this hurts too much. Stop the music! To the cop! The comfort zone! You know it's easy. Oh man, money, chill. That was very disrespectful what you did right there. I guess he wanted to have a clean window in his crib and a clean backboard in his house. Wipes it off the glass. Your mama's here! Powerhouse! Flunk the dunk! Excellent! Oh, very excellent!
No, for real, how much time we got left on this? Because,
Did you guys see that rotation?
I feel like I've been playing for a while.
Get it out your system! Woo! My dumps! I gotta close my eyes! Bank on it! Oh, man! Did you see that? Ice water on a game point! Oh, man, let me get a glass.
I'm going to stop while I'm winning. I will never be good at a sports game ever again. R1 or R2 for gas? Ugh. Alright. My husband just bought this game too. How about that? How about that? Did I play this before on an Issa demo? I feel like I did, or I saw maybe. Maybe Johnny Bomb did.
Kind of like a fleshy colored American hero.
Johnny's famous smack attack was perfected while herding cattle.
Moving along now, Bessie.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, the cows learned to smack back.
Yeah, beat his ass.
Johnny hopes to be a big Hollywood star.
The biggest in the movies. Winning this race will get me a multi-million-dollar contract.
I
doubt that. Oh, he said it too.
I said I don't doubt it. I just forgot to say the don't part. Good luck, Johnny Turbine.
Whee! Whee! It's like I don't even have to fly. Alright, y'all are taking your sweet time now with this, okay? Okay? Jesus, this is a long track. Oh, that seems problematic. Slightly. Oh my god, are we done yet?
Three, two, one, go!
Yeah, maybe don't say that. I'm not able to get any power-ups. That's because everybody's freaking ahead of me. Ah, I can't stop with the camera. I'm being a candidate. looks goofy. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it for the channel at some point. We'll see. Oh, I had to press that. Oops. Oops. Hope you guys got your information down on that. Slashing! Free mode? I don't know. Can I pick any of these or? I'll pick this. Whoa. Is her name really Other? Why is it metal? Why is the music so metal? Oh, that's how I was supposed to start. I don't know. I guess I was trying to...
Cao Cao will advance from the east and Sun Jian from the west. The volunteer forces may move as they like.
Balance. Oh, were they not my people? Oh. Yeah, let's do the shield! Yeah! Lady with two mountains and bay. I'm flipping and shit. Whoa! Oh, you guys are on my side. Well, shit. Now they hit me, good God. I was not impressed. She thought she was gonna sit up here near my keyboard and was like, good, whatever. These guys are tougher. Look at all the guys that are just waiting to get their asses kicked. What'd you, Captain? Get back your moron.
We must not fall behind.
Gonna beat you. Beat you. Yay!
You are a hero without equal.
Eh? Oh no, he's a hologram!
What's going on? What? Get away from me!
Witchcraft!
Ah!
Oh, let me try to kill him, I guess.
Every spell, there is always something. Focus on finding the source.
Ah, go for me.
Are we not too far out?
I don't know. You tell me, man. Ow, bubble. I can beat you guys up, so that's cool. Yeah. Hey. Get true. Oh no, it's the ghosties again. Now you figure out somewhere else to fight. Cause I'm on fire! And I need to beat some ass. Oh no, they're like they're zombies too or something. Oh, is that it? Maybe that wasn't it. Okay. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Okay, more ghosties. Okay. It's gotta be this bullshit, right? Yeah, time to get wrecked then.
Will vanish now. Charge!
Oh, alright. Where the hell am I going? Alright. Yo, they're over here. Ah!
Enemy officer defeated.
Good for us.
We must not fall behind.
Okay. Yeah. No! How? Oh. Well, that sucks. Oh. Oh, was I supposed to do it in the time frame? Maybe that's why. I ran out of time or something. Whatever. Ah. Yep. That's a name. Oh, okay, there you are. I was like, where's the trailer? Come on, Betty. It's okay, honey. Phew. A very gray game. How many of those did they even come out with? I feel like that was a franchise that went on for a minute. Oh, we can't play this, darn.
Can't get enough of Finding Nemo? Catch all the fun this spring
okay, cool.
with the Finding Nemo video game. Swim through the
don't copyright me.
adventure game as you guide Marlin, Dory, and Nemo through more than 15 levels of fun and tons of mini games featuring all the great characters from the newest Disney Pixar movie. This spring, you can own the Finding Nemo video game. Product not yet rated. Available wherever video games are sold. And don't miss Finding Nemo the movie, coming to theaters May 30th.
Rated M for mature. Another video, dang.
They are called hunters.
Oh, that's good to know.
With the power to battle evil hidden in the darkness of our world. But this time, their mission is more than just saving the innocent. It's saving one of their own.
Gasp!
Hunter, the Reckoning.
Wayward. Oh yeah, I remember this being on an Issa demo and it not working, or like was it not that it? I don't remember. Was it because it didn't work, or it was boring? I think maybe both. I don't remember.
Do you have what it takes? Different warriors, like animals. Some are fast and deadly, like the snake. Others are slow but strong, like the bear. No.
I got a slithery snake. Yeah, I didn't get to do any of this crap. Like it froze on me or something.
World. Take me with you to the tournaments.
Then let's leave this place.
As one. It is now time to use what you've learned.
So, you have finally accepted your destiny.
Oh, I don't like that's off center. Alright, well, let's do inside the game.
Quickly, girl, before it collapses around you.
When we last saw Lara Croft in the hit Tomb Raider series, it seemed like the end had come for the popular heroine.
She had a very, very near scrape with death in at the end of the last Revelation.
Poor core.
The temple collapsed around her and her body's been missing, presumed dead, so...
We wanted to leave the viewing public
on a sort of cliffhanger. Did she die? Didn't she die?
And us saying that she was lost, presumed dead, was a way for us to sort of get Lara to refocus on her own life, you know, look back into herself about her priorities, what's important. So, so needless to say, she is alive and well, and she's going to come out guns a-blazing.
Yeah, she called me. She told me.
Lara returns in Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, which continues from the end of the last Tomb Raider game.
But we just started off as Lara's been taken to Paris. She got a call from Von Croy, and she finds him dead. And she's suddenly framed for his murder. And she's on the run from the French police, and it's a whole new scenario instead of the usual Tomb Raidering thing.
And very soon, everything that's been there for Lara, being famous, you know, people recognising her, being this face around the world, it all works against her because suddenly everybody wants to catch her.
She's trying to go through and investigate who actually did kill Von Croy. That sort of leads her into a much deeper storyline. It's not just a crazed psychopath, it's a 15th century alchemist who's doing these ritual killings to rule the world. And she's got to clear her name by destroying him.
As Lara sets out to find Von Croy's killer, she finds that her ordeals have weakened her and that she needs to build up her strength and skills again.
She was really weakened at the tomb in Egypt. So it's the story of her sort of returning as a character, giving her the abilities
that part
that she
sucks.
once had and then lost.
We shall have.
That explains the whole. I feel stronger now. Shit.
Find that she can perform longer jumps, or she can hang on to monkey swings longer and go over parts that she couldn't have done previously.
The Lara that you play potentially will be a different Lara to my Lara. I may be just going to run a little bit faster with Lara, and I can get to that door that's always shutting, whereas you haven't quite honed those skills and can't get to that door, but you might be able to climb better than me, so you can go around that corner and drop down the courtyard that I can't get to.
We've also added more moves. She can do proper stealth moves now. She's got a lot of hand-to-hand combat in there, punching, kicking. She can sneak around corners. She can take enemies out and then sort of hide again.
I'm gonna get you. Tickle, tickle.
Part of what allowed the core team to develop these new moves for Lara was the power of the PlayStation 2. They further tapped this potential to develop a host of other improvements that will push Lara's adventures to the next level.
Everything just goes up to a new level that nobody will have seen before, because we're allowed to do so much more with the PS2. Lara's 8,000 polygons. PS1 version, she was 600. So we've been able to add a whole new dimension of detail to her. She will actually lip sync when she talks to characters. They'll actually, you know, have full facial expressions and lip sync back at Lara.
Medicinal potions, herbal extracts.
The herbalist. I feel bad because, like, I was just recently watching a Suzanne Raider video where she started her remastered Angel of Darkness playthrough, and she straight up went there, and I forgot in my playthrough to even go to that guy.
We've tried to beef up the lighting a lot by adding the shadow maps in certain areas. Have got really
herbalist fans, I am so sorry.
Casting across the floor from objects, from Lara, other enemy characters, everything casts shadows onto everything. Makes a hell of a difference.
It sucks.
As Lara struggles to determine what's happened to Von Croy, she runs into a new character in the Tomb Raider series, a character who's an integral part of the game.
His name is Curtis. And,
his name is Curtis, my bad.
Ever. He's
no, he's
member
not.
Of an ancient sect of knights called the Lux Veritatis. They've sort of got paranormal powers, and basically he's a demon hunter.
We wanted Curtis to be quite a different character to Lara. It's going to be quite an interesting sort of love-hate relationship that they have initially, because Curtis is there in this game and he's always one step ahead of Lara. He's almost like the thorn on her side. He seems to be on his own mission, has his own agenda, but he's always just there one stage ahead of her.
So they don't like each other at all, and it's not till later on in the game that they sort of get to work as a team.
One of the hallmarks of the Tomb Raider series has always been the creative use of puzzles in the game, and Angel of Darkness is no exception.
And as we have looked at what people have enjoyed playing in Tomb Raider, it has actually been that sort of hard-edged puzzles. It's been that standing there, knowing where you've got to go, but trying to work out how to solve that puzzle. Also, we've got those sudden death sort of things where if you just don't get it right, she begins to fall. You know, you've got that timing just to grab that ledge or grab that precipice just before she plummets to her death.
Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness, is the first part of a new story for Lara Croft, one that the game's creators have already mapped out.
The story within this game doesn't end within this game.
And this is very much, you know, the first few chapters of the book, if you like.
There's a lot of unanswered questions that we've already planned for future titles.
It sounds like the team at Core have plenty of adventures in store for us in the future. Be sure to check out the start of this new era for Lara Croft when Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness hits stores late April.
Honk. I have this game. Ah! He's so extreme!
Air is thin at the top of the mountain. You can feel your heart pounding. Trees fly past you at 60 miles an hour. One miscalculation will send you on a collision course. Suddenly, the ground drops away, and for a moment, all is quiet. Then your bike hits the ground with the force of a jackhammer. Your leg shoots out, dragging across the rocky trail as you tilt your bike, desperately trying to maintain control.
Oh well, it was a limp noodle.
Thank God this is only a video game. Welcome to Durango, Colorado for the Norba National Championship, one of the premier downhill bike races in the world. The folks at Incog were nice enough to invite us to tag along as they did research on their latest game, Downhill Domination. We even got to hang out with some of the pros.
Well, I've been racing mountain bikes since, gosh, it would be 9 years, 10 years. I've been racing BMX for 20 plus.
I race the downhill and the mountain cross, and the difference is downhill, you're all by yourself. You have a run that's anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes long, and it's just a timed run, and you're all by yourself.
The main events that I usually focus on right now are the mountain cross, four cross, biker cross, whatever you want to call it. It's basically a head-to-head type of a race, man-made course, big jumps, big berms.
There are 3 major downhill bike events, and Downhill Domination covers them all.
We have 3 types of racing that you can do in this game, and each type of race promotes a different play mechanic. The 3 types are free ride, then there's the mountain cross, and the technical downhill.
Whee!
Now the free ride is the longest and most open. You basically are looking for the best line, you're tricking the whole way down to get trick points. The mountain cross is a new event in downhill racing, and you've got just big, huge double jumps, and that one's really, really close combat racing, so that one gets pretty good to mix it up with the other riders. The other one is the technical downhill. A lot of speed management. Other mechanics that come into play is power sliding, object avoidance. There's lots of shortcuts, allowing you to get down the mountain as quickly as possible.
There are over 30 of the top bike manufacturers showcased in the game. With nearly unlimited upgrades available, earning money will get you a sweeter ride.
We've got a really cool cash system that ties into a lot of different things that you can do, not only to your bike, but also to the rider. You can start upgrading your bike, your fork, your frame, your wheels. You're ultimately trying to get to that pro ride, which is super deluxe bike.
You can also upgrade your combat abilities, which may not be one of the most realistic aspects of the game, but it's certainly one of the most fun.
If you ask any of the pro riders, they would tell you that there's no such thing as combat when racing because you would get disqualified. Some of the combat maneuvers that we do in the game
going to kill each other.
One of my favorite is hip checking somebody. They come riding up next to you and they want to push you into a tree and you just give them a little hip check and take them out. And I always get a nice chuckle from that.
The nice thing is we've got all that great projectile technology. So, for example, being able to chuck a water bottle at some of your opponents, giving you that good sportsmanship edge.
Yeah, that's always looking forward to a bottle to the head.
If weaving in and out of trees at ungodly speeds and battling multiple riders wasn't enough, you'll also have to look out for a few other hazards.
There's going to also be a lot of dynamic hazards that come into play. We've got boulders that get triggered and you have to dodge those. There's actual spectators that get in the way of racing. If you hit them, you're both going to go down. We've got tons of wildlife, a moose, cow, bears, all these things that come surprise you.
They want to get major air too. Okay.
Like hang gliders. There's helicopters everywhere that you got to watch out for because the rescue helicopters may be sitting just right below a cliff edge that you're going to launch off of.
Just when you think you've got it all under control, the weather changes, and so does the race.
That's pretty cool though.
Whee! One course where the storm comes rolling in and the lightning bolts start hitting the ground and you've got to dodge these lightning bolts or you're going to fry. And when the lightning bolts hit the trees catch on fire, so if you get too close to the trees, you're also going to take some damage and probably slow you down.
Yeah, especially when you hit lava.
If you can manage to keep from plummeting off the edge of the cliff, then it's time to master the tricks in the game.
We actually try to derive most of our tricks from motocross, BMX, and mountain bike tricks.
Designing the game with the help of some of the most famous riders in the world, Incog managed to create a great mixture of real and fantasy racing.
We have 14 riders, 5 are real-life characters, and 9 of them are fantasy characters. We've got Brian
Cosmo,
Lopes, Perry Giannis, Eric Carter.
I'm actually working with consulting and designing some of the course stuff in there. I think it's good. I think we're working really hard in capturing bicycle elements, which is going to be key to it. I think it's going to set it aside from the other games. This one is definitely a step up from what they used to have out there.
I didn't want to stop. I mean, that's just like when you're doing a downhill run and you're having a really killer downhill run, you don't want to stop. And I was starting to get really into it, and by the end of it, my thumbs were starting to hurt.
Now that the pros have mastered downhill domination, let's see if the game developers can master the mountain.
Oh God. Are there pillows on their backs?
Extreme sports thrill seekers in search of video game adrenaline rushes have thrashed their virtual skateboards, snowboards, and BMX bikes in pursuit of the perfect trick and are all hot and bothered for a new challenge. Activision, always willing to oblige, dumped a little cool water on them.
For those of you who don't know what wakeboarding is, it looks similar to what you would ride on a snowboard, but it's done behind the boat and you use the boat's wake to do tricks, but you also use rails and stuff like that. When I was
or
first
2x4, wherever's close by.
I couldn't believe it because, you know, at the time I've been playing Tony Hawk, and the fact that, you know, I'm a character in the game it's kind of a weird feeling.
If you want to make a kick-ass extreme sports game, you've got to get the top pros involved early in the game's development.
They're very good at wanting the athletes' input because they know we're the ones who are doing it every day, and we'll give them the correct interpretation for what the sport is. They flew the programmers from Shaba to my house and took them out wakeboarding, taught them how to ride, and after that first day we got them up, they were sold and they wanted to do a good job of it, and they have.
Shaun is not the only professional wakeboarder featured in the game. In fact, you can play over 12 different riders, including wakeboarding veteran Darren Shapiro.
Well, when I started wakeboarding, there was only 2 or 3 tricks really being done. It seemed like every trick I did was an invention of a new trick. So I laid the foundation for a lot of the tricks you see today.
We got every wakeboarding trick in the world. Something I think is really cool is that stuff that we've actually made up, now the wakeboarders are trying to copy. You know, you see it in the game and it's like, hey, we could probably do something different than we have. That we've kind of poached some tricks that they've invented on there, and we're helping each other out.
Ah!
You know a game is gonna rock when the pros.
How are they going through all that shit? You think that string would like throw them off or something?
And everything has it's been just right on the mark, and it's actually kind of weird when you step away from the game. You feel like you've been riding because it gives you that feeling of flow and what wakeboarding is.
I watched Shaun play the game, and I was shocked. I couldn't believe how real the water looked. I mean, this just blows everything away that I've seen.
You can just go really big and, you know, do combinations of different tricks. You can let go of the handle and go slide rails and slide on the boats, which is, you know, crazy because we can't do that.
That doesn't seem regular. Yeah, I was gonna say that ain't regulation.
Me,
what the hell?
Follow
the rules.
But when it really came together was when we just decided to let the guys let go of the rope and go off on the side.
Ultimately, the pros were just as pumped about what the game can do for the sport as they were about their involvement in the game.
The Pro Tour, we only have, you know, about 10 to 15 girls that show up, and I think this video game is actually going to help wakeboarding and women's wakeboarding to grow and progress.
In one way, it's so similar to the other boarding sports.
Did it?
Skateboarding and snowboarding, but in another way, it'll just open people's eyes up to it's just something really fun to do out on the water.
Alright, now let's see the extras. Oh, that's it? Oh, I figured there'd be a video on it. Oh, well, I guess they went on tour to these places. I hope you were there. Actually, yeah, if you were there, like, tell me if this was fun or not. It just seems like it'd be like sports games, so if you were into that. New at PlayStation.com. It's just the forums bullshit. I'm sure it brought out the best and brightest on there talking. Alright, well, what's this one then? Why is this radar thing gotta be right there in the middle, huh?
Many of us dream of making video games for a living. How can you make the dream a reality? How can you learn the skills you'll need to win a job on a development team? Can taking courses in video game development help? First,
let's
we asked
watch.
2 executives who hire development teams what you're going to be up against.
In hiring the 22 artists for the team, we probably looked at over a couple hundred sort of resumes, demos, websites, and things.
But last year there were 2,000 formal applications for.
Is that really his God-given government name, Bing?
Tough odds.
Like, is that short for something? Well, maybe Bingo.
Colleges and schools are now offering courses and even degrees in video game development. But a degree from one of those schools can be quite an investment of time and money. How much will those courses help? For some students at some schools, it's just the edge they need.
Students now are going through school. Not only are they playing games in their spare time, but they're building game-like assets in art school. They're building game programs as thesis projects in computer science, and they're showing up on our doorstep ready to make dramatic immediate impact and ready to be leaders within about 3 years of one of these $10 million projects.
And at EA, we're willing to grind them to the ground.
At the Art Institute of California at San Francisco, the game program includes courses like game design, game prototyping, scripting, math, logic, and animation. At Cogswell Polytechnical, also near San Francisco, some of the unique exercises push your creativity to another level. For example, to focus on 3D character development, these students made sculptures of themselves as animals.
I was shocked to learn that in order to draw, you go through what is mostly an anatomy class. You have to learn the bone structure of a human and the muscle structure, and then you learn kind of the rendering of the details, like the hair and everything. So it takes a lot of work.
Students discover what a nightmare it is to make a game. How much time and energy and commitment, how much soul searching.
Oh, don't oversell it or anything, dude.
Getting your character into work inside the game engine or going home to get 2 hours sleep before your classes start again the next morning.
Oh.
The game art and design
You better
program
fucking want it.
originated from talking to the industry and getting feedback from them that they were looking for students that had an understanding of the game process and strong teamwork.
And then show her full, then she burps, then she covers her mouth.
It's crucial.
And then she burps.
To get experience working in a
I mean, you gotta have anatomy class for
to
burping.
Work by yourself at home is an entirely different experience. You have to learn in a team environment to get along with everybody and make sure that you hit all your milestones and all your important deadlines.
It's amazing how much gets done when people get together and they focus on what they're doing. And the energy, the synergy just starts to take over.
And you'll have students here up all night for days in a row, and everyone's just trying to motivate each other, like, come on, just a few more hours, you can do it, you can finish it.
What we've found works best is to go to places that have strong computer graphics programs and strong CS programs and work with the professors, and they can start identifying students who have an aptitude but also motivation, and then we can kind of set up a pipeline.
I had people from Electronic Arts come down and give a presentation on how to do demo reels, and we dragged them into the presentation of what the game club had done. They were just agog. They sat down literally and said, how the hell did you do this guy? This is fantastic. And they went one by one to all the students. So they finally got up to Ashley and they said, Ashley, you've done a great job with these people. We want you to apply for an internship over at Electronic Arts. And he said, well, I don't think my artwork's that good. They said, hell with artwork, we want you to be a producer.
That was probably the most important thing we were looking for, is someone that was able to drive a project from beginning to completion. You know, motivating, getting together with a group of people and driving a project.
To find talent for his art team, Julian Lau helped teach a course at San Francisco's Academy of Art, where 2 students distinguished themselves from the rest of the class and now work for him.
One of our animators that we hired from a game school was Jacob Patrick. And one of the great things about looking at his animations and things that he learned and what he did at school was his attention to detail, the movement of the characters, the weight behind it, whether it was moving a heavy object, you know, picking up something, running.
From the Sony animation class, I, as well as the other students, learned the importance of using reference. What they were looking for was to be able to find realistic human movement. Many of us think we know how a run looks in our head, but once you actually look at it and try and study how the body actually moves, learn that it could be a lot different than you think.
Emilio came through a different route by just submitting his demo reel. And he was very persistent. And we took a look at his reel and everything and really liked what we saw. It brought him in.
Whoever is going to hire you needs to see how you model. It's not just a final object. It's how you created it that it's important, and the steps and the time you took.
Check out my pig man.
The details.
Even if you take development courses, the chances of actually getting a job on a real team are slim. We asked how to improve your odds.
Identify your talent. So whoever you are, whatever you want to do, research the industry, understand exactly what it is you want to do. Do you want to be a modeler? Do you want to be a coder? Find out exactly what you want to do, where your talent lies, and then focus on that.
What correlates well with success is the ability to learn. People who can process negative and positive learning, and people who can communicate and listen to their peers turn out to be real valuable.
Will you be one of the next generation of game developers? How will you make
Not
your
me.
mark on video games?
In 2010,
But you might.
the platforms we create for are going to be 100 to 150 times as powerful as the PlayStation 2. That is just about unimaginable. Kids coming out of school today all have the flexibility to imagine it. They've grown up interactive and going to have richer imagination because of it. And they're going to be the people who can figure out what to do with 100x the hardware power.
Are you up for this challenge? Almost 200 colleges and schools have courses on developing video games. Check the internet for more information. Next issue, we'll look at another way people get their foot in the door of the video game industry, through the test department.
Well, I'll roll these while I'm in this. So I appreciate y'all watching this. Again, this was a demo. PlayStation Magazine US issue 70. I know, like, it's kind of hard to say. Like, I like both PS2 and PlayStation demos. Like, but I think with the PlayStation 2 ones, it is really more about, like, hey, you're visually seeing something, there's videos, there's, like, they are able to fit more on a demo disc. I think their demos themselves, I know there's not, like, numerous amounts of them, like the PlayStation one were, but I think their mindset was probably, like, quality over quantity, you know what I mean? Like, hey, there's only maybe 4 demos on here, but they're longer and you can play them. There's still replay value on them and you can take longer on them. They're not like these rinky-dink. Some of the ones I've had on PlayStation, you know, despite having replay value, like, they're just real quick, like A level or this and that. Like, so I get it. I like both, like going through both of them. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next It's a Demo.